Today I explain you how to enjoy the most visiting a very original park in Barcelona. It is ideal to enjoy with your children. It is located on one of the hills that surround the city, and the hill is called Cerola, and the park is the Labyrinth Park. Children love mazes, and this park there is a big one. I will tell you about it later, but let me introduce myself. My name is Jose Gomez, and I am licensed guide of Barcelona and father of two little ones who like to discover new places. And I have created this podcast, Barcelona Guide, to help you to discover the city. I really enjoy discovering my city with my children and my wife and exploring new places. Barcelona is a fantastic place to visit with children. So my idea with this podcast is to show you the places in the city where I have really enjoyed with my family. I am the founder of Looking Barcelona, a small company where I provide guided tours to discover this wonderful city. If you want to contact me, I leave you my email in the notes of the program. So if you're ready, here we go. The park is a big garden. It measures 9 hectares. So it's very big. So you can go by metro. The metro station is called Mundet. This is line 3, also known as the Green Line. Barcelona people, we know the metro lines with the color that they are painted. So it's very easy to get there. The Labyrinth Park today is a public area, a public garden, but originally it was a private garden. Mr. Desval, a very wealthy and cultured gentleman, bought the land in 1794. It is at the end of the 19th century. Mr. Desval, who knew languages, mathematics, and art, he loved the classical world of Greece and Rome, so the park is full of classical statues, small temples, columns. He built a canal where he sailed with his sons. In the park there are fountains, small rivers, and he did also a labyrinth made of trees, cypress trees. Cypress trees, they form the walls, and Mr. Desval was a very important man at that time, and his garden was amazing. So all Spanish kings since 18th century, when they visit Barcelona, often they stop at Mr. Desval's garden, who proudly he showed them his garden. In 1971, so in the 19th century, Mr. Desval's descendants sold the park to the city. So the owner today is Barcelona City Council. To protect the garden, the number of people is limited, and you have to buy a ticket. The entrance price today is €2 with 32 cents, and the park is open at 10 a.m. and close at 6 p.m. in the winter and 8 p.m. in the summer. But be careful. I recommend you, if you want to visit the park, to see the park website where you can see all the details and you can verify this information, because of course it could change. I leave you all the details and in the notes of the program. At the entrance to the park, you will see a huge palace, a huge house, a magnificent house. It was Mr. Desval's house. So the architect was inspired in the world of India. It was like an Indian palace. And today it is a center where the town hall teaches gardening, how to work with plants. Once you bought your ticket, you can go inside and you will cross paths where you will see with many trees, eucalyptus and exotic trees, many statues of gods and Roman heroes, and characters from the Greek mythology, and you will arrive at the Labyrinth. This is the heart of the park. As I said earlier, the Labyrinth is formed by cypress trees. So there is one cypress after the another. There are around 750 meters of cypress trees. The shape is almost, the shape of the Labyrinth is almost an square. It measures 45 meters per 50 meters. I go very often with my family and friends, and my wife, and believe me, it's not easy to find the center and the exit of the Labyrinth. But don't worry, you will find the end and the centers at the end, eventually. And it's a very fun place where you will surely laugh a lot with your loved ones and your children, your family and friends. When you exit the maze, you will continue exploring the area. I recommend you to visit the romantic garden. The entrance is a huge Chinese door where a small river and caves and a very pleasant walkway wait you. The Labyrinth Park is definitely worth a visit. You can stay there around 1 hour and 30. And that's interesting because you can visit the city in another point of view, and you can stay away from the crowds, and your children can feel free and they can run around. So, and that's all for today. If you like my podcast, you can share it and write me if you have thoughts of Barcelona. It will make me very happy. So be happy and adios.